This is the story of Return of the Jedi. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear R2-D2 beep like this. Let's begin now. Rebel commanders were planning their next move against the evil Galactic Empire. Little did they know the rebellion was doomed, for the Emperor had ordered a new and more powerful Death Star to be built. And to protect the gigantic space station during its construction, an invisible shield was thrown around it from a large generator on the nearby moon of Endor. The Rebel Alliance would be wiped out once and forever. Meanwhile, on the desert planet of Tatooine, the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt was holding Han Solo in his menacing fortress. The foul, dimly lit palace was filled with alien guards, bounty hunters, and horrible monsters. But none was worse than the huge, slug-like Jabba himself. Yet Han Solo's friends were not afraid. They would face anything to save Han from his carbon-frozen state. First, the droids, C-3PO and R2-D2, tried pleading with Jabba, but he enslaved them.
Oh, dear.
Then, Chewbacca was sold to Jabba by a bounty hunter named Boushh. But late one night, Boushh approached the carbonite block that held Han. A switch was thrown, and the block melted. Han was free. He faced Boushh.
Who are you?
The figure removed its helmet.
Someone who loves you. Now let's move it, Flyboy.
It was Princess Leia. However, the rescue was short-lived. Jabba's guards immediately seized the two and put them in prison. Then a black-robed figure strode bravely into the main room.
Listen to me, Jabba. I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight. I come unarmed, but do not underestimate my powers.
A guard's blaster flew across the room and into Luke's grasp.
Release my friends or be destroyed, Jabba.
But the gangster only laughed. A trapdoor opened. Luke fell into a dark cell which held a monstrous rancor. But the young Jedi soon defeated the beast. Jabba was furious. C-3PO translated his angry shouts to the others.
Oh, dear. He says he is going to keep Princess Leia, R2, and me for himself. But Master Luke, Captain Solo, and Chewbacca are to be taken out to the Dune Sea by skiff. There they will be thrown into a pit containing the man-eating Sarlacc.
Before long, Han found himself outdoors on an air skiff hovering over the deadly desert trap.
Luke, if this is your big escape plan, so far I'm not crazy about it.
I had to get us all out of Jabba's palace first. Just stay close to Chewie and that guard at the back. That's Lando.
Then, Luke signaled to R2-D2 aboard Jabba's floating sail barge. The tiny droid fired a lightsaber over the pit, and into Luke's waiting hand, the weapon flashed a light, and Jabba's guards were destroyed. A blast rocked the skiff. Sail barge guns were firing at them. Lando toppled overboard, sliding toward the Sarlacc pit. Han shouted,
Go get Jabba, Luke. Chewie and I will rescue Lando.
Luke leaped onto the sail barge, attacking the gun crews fearlessly. He then blasted the ship with its own gun.
Come on, Leia. Jabba's finished.
The two escaped to the skiff with the droids as the pleasure barge exploded in flames. Before Luke could rejoin the Rebel Alliance, he had to visit Dagobah to speak with Yoda, the Jedi Master. The young Jedi had a burning question.
Master, is Darth Vader my father?
Yoda grew sad.
Your father, he is. But face him, you must, Luke. Of the Emperor, beware, or to the dark side of the Force will he turn you, like Vader. The last of the Jedi are you.
Luke shut his eyes.
Then it is I who must face Lord Vader.
Luke returned to Rebel headquarters in time to hear surprising news from Mon Mothma, leader of the Alliance.
We have learned that the Emperor is aboard the new Death Star. So we are sending our entire fleet to destroy it. General Solo will lead a strike team to Endor to shut down the deflector shield. That will permit the fleet, under General Lando Calrissian's leadership, to attack. All right, good luck, and may the Force be with you.
Han piloted a stolen Imperial shuttle toward Endor's deflector shield.
This baby may not be as fast as the Millennium Falcon, Chewie, but it'll have to do. Lando needs our ship for his attack.
The radio crackled to life.
This is Deflector Shield Control. Identify yourself.
Leia nervously transmitted a clearance code.
I hope that secret code we stole works.
She waited breathlessly. The shield opened for them.
We did it!
Darth Vader entered the Emperor's throne room on the Death Star and kneeled.
A small rebel force has landed on Endor, my master. My son is with them. I felt him.
Yes, I know. You must go to Endor and wait for him. He will come to you, and you will then bring him before me. Together we will turn him to the dark side of the Force.
Yes, my master.
No sooner had Han's strike team landed in the forest of Endor than it ran into some Imperial scouts. Han watched them jump to their speeder bikes.
We've got to keep them from reporting to the others.
Han and Chewie fired their blasters. The escaping bikes exploded, knocking their riders to the ground senseless. But two other riders got away. Luke and Leia chased them on speeder bikes. They weaved among the giant trees at breakneck speed. Finally, the rebels forced the biker scouts to tumble helplessly into the unyielding trees.